Hi, this is Caitlin, and today I'm going to show you how to make the Raindrop bracelet on the Rainbow Loom. Here's an example of one. It's super cool. So let's get started. What you need. You need anywhere from 24 to 34 white rubber bands, 12 blue rubber bands, and 12 purple rubber bands, a C-clip, and your loom. You also need your looping tool. I'm using a crochet hook because mine broke, but the crochet hook works just as well, so if it ever happens to you where it breaks like this, just get a crochet hook. First, you take a white rubber band and you loop it you stretch it right there to the left. Then, you take another white rubber band, stretch it right there to the right. And then, on the left side, you take a white rubber band and you loop and you stretch it right from here to here. Do that on the other side too. Then you do that all the way down like this. I'm going to fast forward and I'll show you what it looks like after you're finished with this step. So now your loom should look like this. And when you get to here, go from the left to the middle, and then the right to the middle. So next, this is going to be what the raindrop looks like. And so you go from the middle right here to the second peg in the middle. So do this with your blue, and then with your next color, I'm using purple, you do the same thing. And so you go first peg to second peg, and then do that again with the other color. And then second peg to third peg. You do it again with your next color or other color. So do that, and sometimes it helps to push them down when you're done with that step. And then you keep going, so do that again. So then you go first peg to second peg to third peg. Sometimes this is a little bit hard to put on when the rubber bands aren't straight or perfectly circle like this. And then so third peg to fourth peg, do it again. I'll show you one more time, and then I'll fast forward. So, fourth peg to fifth peg, again, and so on, all the way down to here. I'll show you what it looks like when you are finished with this step. This is what your loom should look like when you're finished with this step. So now, you go to the end, right here, and you make a capping band. How I make a capping band is I do this, make it 8, put it on one finger, and then I stretch it out. Sometimes it breaks, but so you do that, take it off your finger, then put it on this peg at the end, and now you're ready to start looping. So first, you turn your loom around, you get your looping tool. since mine broke, again, I use crochet hook. So first, you take your loom, stick and pull back your capping band. Then you take the top color, mine's purple, and then loop it straight forward. Do the same with your bottom color. Oop. Sometimes it falls off. Do that. And then, so do that again. You need to hold your capping band so it doesn't come off. And then take the white that's on the top, loop to the left. Do that with the only one right there. Loop it to the right. So now take your top color, loop it left. Take your bottom color. Oops. So sometimes this just comes in the top right here. The band will kind of come off like it just did, and just put it back on. It doesn't really do anything. And then, so you take your bottom color and loop it to the right. Oops. Like that. So I'll show you a few more times. So you take the top color, mine's purple, loop it to the left, and then your bottom color, mine's blue, loop it to the right. Do that again, so top color, left, bottom color, right. And then do it all the way down to here. So I'm going to fast forward and I'll show you what it looks like when you're finished with this step. Here is what your loom should look like when you're finished with this step. So now, to keep this all together, you take this band, push it back, grab this white band right here, loop it forward. And then you do that all the way down. So that. And then, so you just do this down all the way down here when you get to here. And now when you get to here, you take purple band, which is my band, loop it from the left to the center, like that. So now you do it again on the right side. Sorry. And then, so you do that all the way down like I just did. Take the bottom, loop it forward. This part's pretty easy because it's the only band there to loop. You just push the others back and grab that one. And so when you get down here, you remembered, right? To the middle. You have now just finished looping your band. So now for the next part. This is the part, where I said that you need about extra bands. So for this part you need about 4 to maybe 10 bands, depending on how big your wrist is. I use 8 bands. So first, what you do is you put your hook stick through all of these bands right here. And I do this a little differently than other videos, so watch a little closely. And then, so you take white band. I just do it because it's the border. You can just choose, and then you pull it through here. So it's like that. Then you do it again. So take this band, put it on there, pull it through, and do that. So you do it again. And sometimes it comes off. To fix it, you just put it back through there and do it again. So do that. You have to do this part very slowly, or else it breaks. It can come off easily. So do this till anywhere from 4 to 8 times. So you need 4 to 8 bands, or 10 sometimes. And so do that, and do it to your desired length, whatever you think you need. So now you are finished, and to top it off, finish it and all that, you take it off of that with your fingers, get your C-clip, and put it onto there. And now you need to take it off the loom. So do this. Take it off, but you need to be very careful. And I'm done. Then you take the band right here, end. Hook it on here, that C-clip. So put it through the C-clip. And now you're finished with your Raindrop bracelet. And see, right here. This is honestly one of my favorite kinds, and I really like it. So I hope this helped. Thanks for watching.